Excusez-moi.
All right, everybody feel free to scoot up to the front if you would like. If not, also okay. I'm gonna hold it, yeah. I couldn't walk around during my last set, so I'm gonna enjoy the freedom this time. Right to the front, right to the front. All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? Woo! Good answer, good answer. Anybody got liquid courage tonight? Woo! See, whenever I was young, now that I'm older, I understand. When I was young, I thought liquid courage was something different. You know how, like, when you're laying in bed, you ate something that didn't quite sit right, and your stomach starts gurgling. I thought, whenever you go to fart, I thought that was liquid courage, because you're like, I really hope nothing comes out. That's the courage there. So I thought that's what liquid courage was. Now that I'm older, I understand it's drinking. Drinking, if you do it too much, can cause liquid courage. So beware with that. But I'm turning 30 next week, so that's going to be fun. My back already feels like it's 80. But I'm turning 30 next week, which I feel like puts me in some pretty good celebrity company. This is the part of the joke where I was supposed to look up celebrities that just turned 30. But the only celebrities that I could think off the top of my head were Dolly Parton's tits, Madonna's corpse, and that part where Chris Evans shoves a banana up his ass in Not Another Teen Movie. So I got a pretty good company there. It's wild to think that was 20 years ago, I'll tell you that. But also, I feel like the government's coming after you a little bit more aggressively now than they were used to. Because when you're born, they go after you, you have to get Social Security, you have to get your ID and all that. But now I feel like they're sending the FBI to distribute crack to my knees and my giant ass. that joke, I feel like, would not sit well in a lot of crowds. But this lovely, predominantly white crowd, it's going great. Who here has read Dante's Inferno? Well, I haven't, so I really hope this next joke makes me sound smart. So, have y'all ever been to Red Lobster and done like the endless shrimp?
No.
Okay, so here's why you shouldn't. First of all, it's a great deal. Second of all, it's a monkey's paw of an entree. You go there and I ordered, yeah, can I get the endless shrimp? Cool, she brings me 10 shrimp, then she brings me another 10 shrimp, then another 10 shrimp. I'm fat, so I eat all of it. Cool. And I was like, oh yeah, can I get like a refill? I thought she was gonna bring me like that little half portion, like, 5, 6 shrimp or something like that. She brings me another 40 fucking shrimp. And I'm just like, dear God, I'm in a hell of my own making. And then here's the thing, before I even finish that, she's like, in case you want these to go, here's another 30 shrimp. And I feel like I'm in like some Lovecraftian cosmic horror. And I'm like, what the fuck do I do with all of these shrimp? It wasn't the good place, it was the bad place. Like, this could have taken out like 3 hospitals worth of people with shellfish allergies. It was so much damn shrimp. But the endless shrimp is an endless hell. So I imagine, someone try to connect that to Dante's Inferno with me and wrap that joke up in a bow. I feel like when you go to a gas station, there's a very weirdly fine line on the dress code. Because it says, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Everybody knows that. Does not say no pants. So, what is the formal attire for a gas station? And at what point do they have to just say, oh, you're not wearing shoes, you can't come in here? It's like, oh no, dude, you're raw dogging it. You're pulling Donald Duck, you got a t-shirt on, no pants? You know what, you're good to go, grab a Snickers, bro. What caused that little bit? And speaking of dress codes, everybody knows a person like this. It's somebody who looks like they either own a dirt bike or want you to believe they own a dirt bike. It's always somebody who, they have like an oversized fox shirt or silver, and they have, it's always like a size too large, giant white ass sunglasses, and usually a hat is kind of cocked up to the side, studded belt. There's no way that they own a dirt bike, but they want you to believe the possibilities there. Or they have the same fashion sense as a 12-year-old that calls you a homo and thinks their dad could beat up your dad. Or it's like a 50-50 toss-up, they might be a lesbian. I don't know. Either way, none of them like me. But all of that stated, life is about perspective. I talk mad shit to my coworkers. I like to pull improv out of my ass. I don't really like to write a set per se. I give myself cliff notes and I just run off of those. I wrote myself a little set list here. But one day I was at work and I like to just talk shit to my coworkers. So I'm like, hey, get your ass to walking, Jackie. And she doesn't hear me because she had an earbud in. The person who did hear me on the other side of her, of course, was a woman in a wheelchair. She heard me yell, get to walking. So, if looks could kill, I would be in a wheelchair alongside her. So, absolutely terrifying moment. Luckily, I kept my job. Remember, it's all about perspective. No matter who you think's listening, it could be a coworker or it could be a sweet little lady in a wheelchair who I now think is an asshole. Let's see. So somebody, let me go out on a low note here. Somebody give me something to riff off of. Anything interesting happened lately?
No.
That is fair, but this is also America. I'm sure someone's got shot this week. Well, you know what? No one wants to give me anything to riff off of. Totally cool. But this was my return after my 1-year hiatus. So I will be much more active doing stand-up, doing a lot more bookings, and I look forward to actively entertaining everybody more. Also putting out music scene. Both of my guitarists are coming up next. We got Corey Hickman coming up playing some. We got Travis Headings back there. We're part of a new band called Walking Ghost Face. Also, we got Larry here. Larry's a pretty sick fucking drummer. Larry's a little friend. Thank you for everybody who came out for me tonight. Stick around for everybody who's coming up after me, and y'all have a good night. Thank y'all so much.